Hello and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, then thank you so much for joining us, and if not, then welcome back. So today we are building in the world of Sequoia again. I know I have built here a lot. I actually feel like I haven't left it since the pack came out. Like I've been only here. This is the only place I've built in, but I have just been so excited about it, honestly. I'm definitely not really a family home builder type of person. I'm definitely more of like an apartment or like room builds and things like that. That's what I normally do. But since getting this pack, I don't even know. Something has just sparked inside of me, and I don't know, I just feel so inspired. Like, I've just felt so inspired to just build a family home and to build like loads of them and just make them all different. So yeah, we are doing another one. Hopefully that's okay. My next video that I'm planning on doing isn't going to be a family home, so if you're like sick of seeing them, then I'm really sorry, but yeah, I have got different plans for my next one. Also, if I sound a little bit like weird, I don't even know. I'm kind of like stuffed up at the minute. Like my nose is just feeling really stuffed. So if I kind of sound weird, then that's why. I have tried to film this voiceover a few times just because I feel like I'm a little bit sniffly. So yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, so this family home, now I believe it holds 8 Sims. I'll talk a little bit more about that soon, but I do believe it holds 8 Sims, so really, really nice. And it doesn't look like it would hold 8 Sims, but you'll kind of see how later on. Now, I do want to say, this is a very bold statement, but I do think that this is my favourite family home I have ever done. I try and make all my family homes very different, so although I've built lots in this world, I've done a one-story, I've done a craftsman style, and now I'm doing this like very... I don't even know what this type is, but I would say it's like bright. Bright and like homey, you know, like... It's very yellow, and I love the yellow. I was so happy that I chose to do that because I just think it looks so good. I also feel like I've been using a lot of blues recently with the pack, just because that was like a swatch that we got for like all the columns and stuff. I've really been using the blues, so I thought it was nice to kind of steer away from the blue and do the yellows. But yeah, I think this is my favourite family home I've ever done. Not even just in terms of the outside, but I absolutely love the floor plan, and I love the way the inside looks. I love the way I designed it and furnished it, and I'm just so happy with it. So I really hope that you guys do like it as well. And for this build, I did do a side garden again. This is the lot that I can't actually see it properly, like the name of it in the corner. But I know that it's the lot kind of like down at the bottom left of the world, and it's just a plain lot with a tree on it. So if you want to place this house, then you shouldn't have to bulldoze anything except get rid of the tree. But I ended up putting a tree like in the exact same position anyway, so I don't think it would really make too much of a difference. But yeah, that's the lot that this is on, and I haven't tried a lot of the lots, I was gonna say, but now that I think about it, my last build, if you haven't seen it, I done a kind of like hotel, which I love. It's probably my favourite build I've ever done. It was this like beautiful hotel, and then it was like very summer vibes. I built that on like the massive lot in Sequoia where like the robles, I think they're called, lived. So I guess I have tried out quite a few lots. Yeah, but this one, I hadn't tried it out yet, and I was sort of under the impression that it was too small. That's why I didn't even try it. I was like, it's a little bit small, and like I started like doing the, what's it called, layout? Like, you know, mapping out where I was going to put the house. And I was like, actually, this might work. I think it's actually just going to be super cozy, and I feel like it is. It just looks so cozy and cute. A lot of the time I really struggle, I think, with like filling up big lots But yeah, I didn't really need to worry about that here. Now, I do want to take this moment to just say that if you're not subscribed and you are enjoying the video, please make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And while we're at it, I do also have an Instagram page and a Twitter page. My Twitter is I_Hanza, and then my Instagram is just iHanza. All my handles are in the description below. They're under a link tree, so you can just look at everything. Feel free to join my Discord and things like that, where we just talk about lots of stuff. Not even just The Sims, just lots of fun games. But yeah. But anyway, back to the build. So I actually did put a treehouse in this build, and I do build it for you. So if you would rather like not have it built, then feel free to just get rid of it and buy a new one, and then get your Sims to build it. But I just built it just in case like you didn't want to. And I also feel like it just looks really cute in the thumbnails, like, and also I just really like building them. I feel like they're fun, and when I look at them in the thumbnail, I'm like, that looks so cute. So I did just build it. But yeah, if you would rather just build it, then that's fine. But we should be moving on to the inside of the build pretty soon. I don't actually remember spending like so much time outside. I guess it has only been 6 minutes, but yeah, I don't remember spending this much time on the outside, but I was just having a lot of fun. See, something about me is if I'm doing the outside of a build, I won't want to go onto the inside, but also vice versa. Like if I'm doing the inside of a build, I won't want to do the outside. Like, you get what I mean? I like to do what I'm doing. Like if I'm really invested in the outside, I'm like, I don't want to move on to the inside yet, you know? But yeah, as you can see, here we are doing the floor plan. And it looks a little bit weird actually now that I'm looking at it. It ends up working. It does end up working and not looking super weird. I don't know, I just feel like I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, that looks strange. But yeah, there is 2 bedrooms downstairs, 3 bedrooms upstairs. And I believe downstairs we have 2 infants and 2 parents. And then on the upper floor we actually have a newborn's room, a teen's room, and then a kid's room with 2 beds. So yeah, there is 8 Sims living here, which I think is so cute. I actually didn't do 8 Sims on purpose, like at all, but yeah, it ended up working. Now we are starting off with the living room, and the living room is my favorite room in the whole house. I think it's beautiful. I love the wallpaper that I chose. It's like this blue one from Parenthood. I do normally use this wallpaper, but I normally use it in the brown or the beige, things like that. I never use the blue one, but I did decide to use the blue, and I really like it. And I'm using this plant, which is from Get Famous, and I'm using the Get Famous, I believe that's the Get Famous table, and then also the Get Famous side table I end up using as well. Also, if you can hear some dogs barking, then I'm really sorry. They're just going crazy right now. But yeah, that is pretty much how I done the living room. I was going to say it's quite small, but it's very open plan. So like, okay, the house isn't open plan, but like this room is very open. So there's like the living space, and then there's kind of like a space behind the living space, and it's very open. Now, speaking of which, I did go a little bit different with this kind of build. So if you don't know, normally when I do my builds, I am very open plan. Like the kitchen opens up to the living room and everything is just open. But I decided to do things kind of closed off. So there's a closed off like dining area, kitchen, a living room, and just stuff like that. And then of course there's like the bedrooms and the bathroom as well. So yeah, I did decide to do it a little bit differently, but I'm really happy with it. As I said, definitely my favorite build I've done, so I am really happy with how it looks. And we're just in the entranceway right now, which I don't do too much with. I just added like a little table, a mirror, not too much, but yeah, I did envision that there's a cat living in here, but obviously if you have 8 Sims living in here, you wouldn't be able to have a cat, so it's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do. But I did put stuff for a cat just because there was room. So both of the bathrooms, I believe, have like cat litter trays, and then there's a cat tree in the living room, and then there's also a, what's it called, like a food bowl There's also a food bowl in the living room as well. So yeah, if you do want a cat, then all the stuff is there. But if you don't, then obviously just feel free to get rid of it. I was just trying to like use up some space because I felt like I wasn't really completely sure on how to fill out the room. But yeah, something I haven't mentioned is the flooring I use in this build. I love it. It's actually a base game. I've never used that before. I've never even like noticed it. Like it's never caught my eye, but I love it. I just think it looks so good. I feel like I'm going to end up using it so much more. I feel like it would be really good for like a base game only build. Like if you were doing base game and in like one pack, I feel like this would just be such a good floor to use. I don't know. I just really like it. I feel like it definitely ties in with the furniture and everything. Like this is kind of what I based the furniture and the color palette around. So there's the blue walls and then there's like this really orangey wood toned floor. So all the furniture I tried to make like orangey wood tones, and then I tried to make like any kind of accent pieces blue. So that's why like the couch and stuff is blue. Oh, and this is me just messing about with the stairs outside because I was doing the dining room and it wasn't like lining up properly. Like the bookshelf was clipping through the door. So I was like, yeah, let's change that. But yeah, we do have a dining room, and I also have the what is it, the infant room there. So to get to the infant room, you like go to the dining room and then through the door, if that makes sense. Also, to get to the parents' bedroom, I blocked it off. Like you'll see. But I actually blocked it off because I forgot that the parents' bedroom was like right behind the wall as you walk in. So that's why I put the cat tree there. So what I end up doing is I end up swapping the cat tree to the other side, like behind the couch. You'll see when it happens, okay? I feel like I really confused you. But you'll see. To get to the infant room, you just go through the dining room, and to get to the parents' bedroom, there's just a door, but it's not there right now because I completely forgot. But we're moving on to the kitchen, and I have to say I have yet to build a kitchen even without using the appliances from the what's it called? The Growing Together pack. So yeah. I really like them. I don't know, I just think they look so good. But normally I use the really colourful ones, but for this build I did just use like the plain white ones, but I think they're so cute and they go really nice with these parenthood counters. I have to say though, I hate the island counters for this pack. Like, I know that you can cover them up, but I think you're supposed to cover them up using like either an item that I don't have, or the cutting boards from, what are they from? Cool Kitchen, which I do have, but I feel like it looks, I don't know, I wanted this place to look, I guess it does kind of look lived in, but I don't know, I was like, I'm just gonna keep them. I don't want to have to like mess around with it and deal with it, so I did just end up keeping it normal. But yeah, I'm just cluttering up these shelves right now. I decided I didn't want to have these like upper cabinets go all the way around, so they only go like some of the way around, if that makes sense, and then I just added like some shelves. But yeah, something that I've been loving doing recently is these new little like paper plates that are designed, that we got with the new pack. I've actually been putting them onto the fridge, and I just think it looks so cute. Like, look at those. I love it. I feel like it just looks so family oriented. And then I've got like the little drawing at the bottom. But yeah, I was actually very torn on if I liked the kitchen or not. You can let me know what you think of it. I'm so used to doing open plan, like as I said. So if it looks a little bit weird, then I'm sorry. Please keep in mind that I'm not really used to doing, you know, it like this. Normally it would be very open and stuff, and I know how to design that, but yeah, I'm not as, I guess, experienced doing them so closed off. But yeah, anyway, so I did add a dishwasher, a microwave, and also a, what's it called? Is it a what is that called? Coffee maker. Oh, my brain is not working, I actually think, because I just don't feel well. My brain just is not working. But yeah, I ended up putting those in, which is weird because I never put those in. But this kitchen was huge, like so big. So I was like, yeah, we can get away with it. Now this is the infant's bedroom and I love it. It's so cute. And of course I did put 2 in here because 1, I think is a little bit big for just like 1 to be in here. And 2, 2 of everything is just cute. You know, like 2 bunnies are cute, or like 2 cats are cute. And I feel like 2 infants is just, you know, the more the merrier. So they've got everything they need in here. And I put in like a changing table and then yeah, just like some cribs. I think these cribs might be the base game ones. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they are. I think this is one of the ones that came with base game. I'm trying to think what ones came with the pack. I'm not too sure. There's one that I really like. I've talked about it before, but it's like the one that kind of looks like it's fold up. I love that one. That's probably my favorite crib. It just looks so cute. But I didn't use that one in here because I'm sure I used it in my last build, or like one before that or something. So I was like, we'll be a bit different. We'll change it up. But this is the parents' bedroom. I feel like you can tell it's the parents' bedroom. And I ended up using these curtains in like every single room. I love them. They're gorgeous. I do use different swatches, like depending on kind of the colour palette of the room. But I love them. They're just so cute. But yeah, this is the parents' bedroom. And I think their room is so, so nice. I, of course, put a dresser and stuff. There's not too much in here. Oh, this is when I realised that everything... like everything was where that door was meant to be. I don't know what I think I got rid of the little chair that was in front. So yeah, but yeah, I really like this bedroom. I also deliberately put the parents' bedroom on the same floor as the infants, just so it's a little bit easier to like access them if anything's wrong. But there is a baby upstairs, as I said, so. And just keep in mind the little room in the middle, that's actually the baby's room. But yeah, there is also obviously people upstairs, like the teenagers upstairs, and then the kids are upstairs. So if the teenager wants to check on the baby as well, then they can. I feel like I'm getting so mixed up. Like I keep saying infant, but then I'm like, wait, newborn? And then I'm like, wait, toddler? There's actually no toddler beds in this house. It's crazy because I normally would never designate a room just for a newborn, like never. I never would have done that. But now that we have infants and we have the new cribs like for newborns, I've been loving doing newborn rooms. So I done this little rainbow bed, which I think is so cute. I did say this before, but it really gives me like, I don't know if they were doing this on purpose, but I feel like it's very like rainbow baby and it's just so sweet and I love it. But yeah, this is their room. I tried to make it kind of colourful, but not too over the top. Also, it's a very, very small room, but hopefully you guys don't mind that because I feel like it's the perfect size for like who it's for. Obviously, babies do not stay babies for a very long time, but you could also fit a toddler's bed in there, like absolutely no problem. And you could also put a changing table in there. I don't believe that newborns use the changing table. Like I don't think it works like that. I think it's only for infants and newborns, so that's why I didn't put one in there. But yeah, we're moving on to the teens room right now. Oh, I haven't even mentioned this yet, but I don't show any of the bathrooms just because, as usual, I don't include them because I feel like it's a little bit boring. But just if you're curious, there is 3 bathrooms in the whole house. So there's one on the bottom floor, there's one on the top floor, and there's actually another one on the top floor, but it's like an ensuite to the kids room, which is kind of weird, but I feel like it's cute because it's very like kids like. I don't know, I made it very like kid like. But yeah, this is the teenagers room and I love this room so much. It's very pink. I do feel like I went for a lot of pinks upstairs. The bottom floor in the infant room I went for more like blues, but in this room I definitely went very, very pink. Hopefully you don't mind that. I feel like you could easily change things if you wanted to. But yeah, I really like this room. It's very basic, but I feel like it's really nice and like teen-like. I feel like it feels to me like kind of more mature teen, or even like more mature child, but I was thinking more teen. Like I gave the double bed. This is something that people say a lot. They're like, oh, do you not feel like rooms look a lot more like they're for adults if you do double beds? And I do. That's why whenever trying to like older teens rooms or like anything like that, and I once had a double bed, I'll normally push the bed right up to the side, and then it looks a lot more like it's for a teen, if that makes sense, because I feel like parents would have their bed in the middle of the room, but then teens have their bed not in the middle of the room. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, this is actually the last room, and this is for the 2 kids. And again, I went very pink in here, so I'm sorry if you don't like pink. I feel like recently I've just been letting my pink side take over. It's my favorite color, so we can't blame me too much. I feel like it just happens naturally. But I really like this room. I did use the double beds, not the double beds, the bunk beds. I did use the bunk beds, which I haven't done before. I've used them, but I haven't ever used them like on top of each other, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's my first time using them. But yeah, please let me know what you think of this build. We are of course coming to the end, so let me know if you like it. If you do want to download it, then it will be on my gallery, which is just iHanza. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big like and subscribe, because it really helps me out. As I said, my next video is not going to be a family build, but it is going to be something quite exciting, so please stay tuned for that. And if you want to check out any of my other videos, then links will be in the description, and you can also just check out my YouTube page. But yeah, please let me know what you think. I love hearing from you. If you do use any of my builds and you think they're cool, or you're just playing about with them, then please make sure to send me screenshots. I would love to see them. Just send them to me on Twitter or Instagram, anything you like. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!